Game 1 of 272 this regular season. The Thursday night opener, the kickoff game. And the National Football League season begins anew. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Attack!
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. 1st down and more past midfield. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. An incredible play there on 4th down in their own territory. And even 50 yards. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his big tight end, Jared Wiley. Touchdown, Kansas City. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. Give him 16 there, and a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Adams.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Come on, set. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one is complete to Hardman.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So, 1 quarter in the books in the season-opening NFL kickoff game. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. It is 3rd and 10. Mahomes back. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Alert! Stephanie! No! Bring it! Ready!
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Hurt! Set up! Go!
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd down and 8.
Check, check. Let's go now.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Go!
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Checking it down. This one is caught. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
60. Check go.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready up.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Come back team. Come back team. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Shamari Connor. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Out of the pistol, it's Pacheco. Pacheco, still on the run, but he's lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down.
Yellow, yellow. 15. Hey, color. Hey, yellow, go.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's got it at the 7. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Receiver in motion, going right. One more time with Pacheco. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2. Down to the 2. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Let's go. Go.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll run. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
Buffalo 18. Hup.
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns.
You simply just can't allow that ball to be completed, Mike. I mean, there's no time left. You understand there's 2 options. There's a take a shot Hail Mary into the end zone, or there's throw the ball underneath and try for a couple laterals. At the end of the first half, it's probably just going to be a Hail Mary, and you got to go up and knock that ball down.
So we are at halftime here in the Thursday night opener of the NFL campaign as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Now return coming from the 7th. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Open middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they'll remain out front by 1.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tackle there by Michael Hall. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, KC.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across
to the goal line and in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Throwing now, Mahomes. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Next way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding.
Check that. Street.
Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Attack!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 90 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Downfield for Njoku. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll and he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Cleveland. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow! 43! 43! Yellow! 15! 15! Strike!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a give to Pacheco, running right. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Mahomes back. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, set! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger! Ready! Hey, smash Bronco! Go!
He'll run. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready!
He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. his feet. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Browns. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
First down throw, Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, 43. Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
He's going to let this one go deep, and he'll take it on in. Nicole Hardman, touchdown KC. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, all alone. That is caught by Njoku.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
7 Pirates, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Here's a big one. This third down.
Let's go now.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now they face third down and 7.
Go.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is caught. And he won't quite make it to the pylon. but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Not only did they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. Here we go. One final play. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time. Down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here. No overtime.
So one matter still remains before overtime. The extra point. And this kick is good. So they say no to going for 2 in the win, make the extra point, and we are headed to overtime. So overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there. Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. He's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Two minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this.
Ready?
Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And we will keep going here in overtime.
Such a deflating feeling now on that sideline. Here, you have a shot where you make it, you win. Now your defense has to go back on the field again, and I can guarantee you this is going to be a slow walk back onto that field.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice job initially by the quarterback. He feels that immediate pressure, and he's able to escape the pocket. Now, you're hoping somebody uncovers. One of your targets becomes free, but it became pretty clear that he wasn't going to be able to have anybody to deliver the ball to, and does the right thing by getting rid of it.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Once again, it's Pacheco. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. We're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This one to win it in overtime. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. And this one is blocked.
And we always talk about the importance of special teams, but you won't find a bigger play than this. I mean, what an effort in overtime to sell out and be able to block that kick.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is going to be incomplete. Zeros on the clock. And that is going to do it. Unsatisfying finish, to say the least. This game ends up in a tie. Well, that one took us deep into the night, but in the end, after 5 quarters, unable to determine a winner. 2 teams truly evenly matched, and this one results in a tie. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.